Hi guys, as usual, before we begin, all the necessary links in the video description and you'll find my test system setup details also in the video description. So, lately I was buying slightly more expensive headphones, but there were some questions from you guys about KZ Gale, as it's supposed to be one of the better IMs falling into below $15 price range. So I got one. This is a 3.5mm version of the headphones, as you can see on the box somewhere over here. There is also a DSP version that's $19, but that falls outside of the $15 range. And I went for the cheaper one, for the 3.5mm version. KZ Gale is marketed as a set for gamers and esport competitors that crashes other gaming sets with sound quality. And that may be true because most of the stuff my nephew buys as gaming gear is overpriced trash marketed for teenagers. But KZ really does manufacture some very nice IM sets. They do have a lot of experience in that, and most of their gear, if not all, is very affordable. So we have those little guys with us today, and let's talk about some numbers and some build information. So these are supposed to be sporting super linear dynamic driver. That's probably 10 millimeters, but I cannot measure that. I think it's 10 millimeters inside here. The thing is that for those headphones, KZ doesn't give much info on their portal. For all other the headphones, you'll find a lot of information on the drivers, on the sizes of the drivers, on the types of the drivers. Here we have only information that this is super linear dynamic driver. We also have information that the cable for the headphones is using 6mm dual microphones array, and that's true. These are large microphones and they are very sensitive, and this is also one of the informations that you can actually find about those guys, because KZ says that the microphones have minus 26 decibels sensitivity, and that's a lot. These are very good microphones on a very good cable, and if not for the headphones, you may get this set just for the cable with very nice dual microphone setup. So let's talk some numbers. The frequency range as given for these headphones is anything between 10 Hz and 20 kHz. The impedance is 24 ohms and sensitivity 107 decibels. That means that they should be fairly easy to drive with any source that you can have with your PC or mobile. When it comes to the build, as you can see, this is basically translucent plastic. There is no metal front plate, which is different from most, if not all, other KZ headphones. We have small round plate here with something that looks like paint that changes colors, something like chameleon paint for cars, and it says KZ Gale designed by KZ Acoustics. This actually looks nice, although they are mostly made of plastic, and we have one screw that holds two parts of the headphones together. Inside we can see single dynamic driver, and we have a nozzle with metal mesh on the end. All in all, they are very light. They are super light, and you instantly forget that you're wearing them. And I suppose that was the goal, because when you're gaming, you're not gaming for 20 minutes, but usually for a couple of hours. And they are also quite small. They are smaller than other KZ headphones that I've been reviewing. In the box, you will find a dual microphone cable and 3 sets of black silicone tips, similar to those that you can see here. They are quite comfortable, but since they are using standard sized nozzle, you can replace them with anything that you really like. As I've said, these are very comfortable headphones, and they are very small headphones, which is an important thing for me because I have quite large ears. Nevertheless, they were not falling out. even during longer listening sessions. Now, let's talk about the important stuff, and that's the sound quality. The bass here has a very good extension. The 10 Hz given in the specification really is true. It goes really low, and I had not expected that it will be able to go that low. It's also nicely detailed. It doesn't push mid-bass forward to mask any problems with the lowest sounds. On the contrary, it rumbles in the back like in the Gates of Istanbul by Lorena McKinney. I don't usually find that song a bassy song. It's one of my songs to test other technicalities, other aspects of, for example, speakers. But there is a very nice bass line in the background, and with these headphones you can clearly hear that. If you like clear bass, if you like powerful and rumbling bass, you will really like this. The important thing here is that it's not overdone. These are headphones for the bass heads, yes, but for the bass heads that like quality and they prefer quality over quantity. So the bass is really good here. Now, moving on to mid-range. The mid-range is not very detailed, but it's okay considering the price of those items. What's most important, as these are targeted for gamers, is that there is no sibilance and there is no harshness of any kind, so you can use them for hours. Yeah, let's take this one so we can take a look at the nozzle again. And let's talk about the treble. Treble is smooth, there is no sibilance, but again it's not very detailed, though again I'm probably picky here because these were $13, so they are not exactly expensive. Some more expensive headphones like Gustard or KZ Pro are a little bit more detailed in treble. They came as smooth and non-fatiguing, but at the expense of some top-end clarity. Just a little bit of the clarity. I would wish for some little more air in the top end. Now, moving on to detail. Well, while those are not detail kings, they still do not lack anything, especially considering the price of the set. They are not hazy, that's very important, because most of the cheap headphones are hazy. But do not expect the same level of resolution as, for example, in KZ armature, balanced armature or planar drivers. But considering the price, they are quite nice. Scene and imaging. Imaging is surprisingly good. Scene is wide and you can hear some depth information in front of the stage. I guess this would be helpful in FPS games for directionality of the footsteps. So yes, they may be targeted towards gamers. The soundstage is, I would say, oval. It's wider than deeper, and most of the depth information happens to be in the center of the image. So, getting to the summary. Yeah, that's the box. Getting to the summary. They are not bad for the price. So if you're looking for something inexpensive that could be your daily workhorse driver and you won't be sorry if they break, a Gale may fit the bill. I myself would go for some more clarity in KZ Pro, but that's more expensive and that's wireless. Or maybe Gustars. Gustars are cheaper and they are a little bit clearer set of IMs, although Gustard will not have a bass as good as these have. I do like the comfort of this set and the fact that these are very safe tuning for ears. So maybe this can be a good choice for kids' first headphones. Because why I'm saying that, I have a 12 years old daughter. She's been using headphones for a couple of years now, and I found it's a very important thing to choose the right headphones, because most of the cheap headphones, most of the, let's call them style headphones, can have very aggressive tuning with very piercing treble. And since kids tend to listen louder than they should be listening, this may have very adverse effects on their hearing. So the headphones that have safe tuning that you can comfortably wear for hours without any kind of listening fatigue are better and safer choice and overall, when it comes to the sound quality, also better choice for your kids. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this short video. And if you found it helpful, you're more than welcome to subscribe my channel. Sometimes I'm getting cheaper headphones like those for the review because when I'm using Aliexpress coupons, sometimes I'm on the verge of the larger coupon, but I do have to buy something else. So I have a list of small, cheaper stuff that I would like to see or use around the house, and then I'm adding to my basket, and I'm getting two things with the lower price than just for the one of them. So I'll be reviewing things like that for you guys. Okay, thank you. Have a great day and see you next time. Bye guys.